Oh, well, hello. It is Tees. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, I've noticed a few things here and there. You know how if you have something or you feel like someone's quote unquote stealing your swag, let's just say like you'll have a pickup line, ha ha ha, that's all, folks. And then you literally hear somebody else. Now, mind you, they're just not any old regular somebody. There might be someone that's probably on TV or, they're popular, even if it's just on social media. But again, you say, ha ha ha, that's all, folks. And then literally soon after, or not too long after, you hear someone else, ha ha ha, that's all, folks. And you think, like, huh? Then you have to take a double take. I'm like, okay, But then again, it is a small world, so maybe we have the same thoughts. Or maybe it happens again. And another one of your pickup lines, and I'm thinking, hold on. After a while, I'm thinking, like, so you. Honestly, what thing I can say is slowly but surely, like remember I said, things are coming out through the cracks. Now I don't want to accuse this particular YouTube creator of this, but there are people coming out the cracks. Like, okay, oh, so that's you that's been watching me this whole time. Because they're literally, when I say, now mind you, I'm not one to say, hey, how y'all doing, subscribers? Call me at 555-2121. I understand I don't reach out like that, but I don't know my subscribers. Like I said, I don't know who all three of y'all. I don't know you from a can of paint. And like I say, but I'm learning though. Like, oh, that was you watching from the background, or oh, that was him. Oh, that's the mailman. But it's like, to me, that's creepy. Because what the hell are you looking at? You see what I'm saying? Are you keeping tabs, or are you still in pickup lines? You see what I'm saying? Are you listening and watching, but you taking notes? You know what I'm saying? You're not listening and watching, saying, oh, amen, or holy water, or here's some holy water. Nobody's saying, okay, what is the cash app? You see what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I do not ask. I don't reach out. But again, what the F are you looking at? Because it's not like you saying, no. Now, I'm not going to say maybe one or two in here and there do I get, oh, amen, sister. But maybe those are new subscribers. Or maybe, maybe now and again, maybe whenever, something shakes their spirit, then they'll say, amen, But again, what's, I don't understand it. I don't know. I could just be paranoid. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But, and I'm thinking, so that's you then. So you could be possibly watching from the background too. Because people will do that too. They'll look at the ground or look at the quote unquote nobodies. I'm like, hey, you actually have talent. Because honestly, that is where most of the talent is. You want to find real music? Real music is underground music. Like the music that won't hit the radio. And the music that's literally, maybe you'll find it in a small town or maybe in a major city. But it'll just be here. Like, okay, at this club or this event. Or hell, even just at home. Okay, at home, I make music. But again, it probably never hit the radio. So like I said, some of your best things are on the ground, like literally. You go looking through the, hey, that's pretty good. That's a nice record player in the trash. But it's like they don't realize that's actually a collector's item or an antique. You see what I'm saying? They didn't understand it because they don't know, don't know what they're up against, don't know what they're dealing with. Yeah, so really, I am pretty much like, So I am definitely being glared at from the back, really. Notice how everything want to buzz at the same time. Oh, in action. Okay, hold on, un momento. Yeah, that too. I find that suspicious too. Oh, everyone buzz at this time. Don't want nothing, but let's buzz. And no one in particular. Okay, so yeah, pretty much. So you'll call yourself having a certain pattern. Now, me, mind you, I am not. I want to be known for doing this and that. I'm just literally strictly just being myself. Maybe not all the way, because sometimes it can be too hot for TV. Or, oh my gosh, people are just really having a fit. Oh my gosh, I'm clutching my pearls. Like, I understand it, but it's not a lie, and it won't be something like, you will be fine. If I give you the nasty naked truth, you will be fine. You know what I'm saying? If it's something where it's the truth slapped you in the mouth so hard, or you're seeing yourself in the mirror you're fine. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm not pushing you down a flight of stairs. I'm not setting you up for failure, and I won't lead you to slaughter. So it's like, you'll be fine. Even if I'm just literally, I'm kicking you around this whole time, or I'm teaching you your ABCs, you will be fine. But yes, there's literally the background audience. And remember how also too, if I'm doing videos on the run, where I'm like, okay, literally I'm out in public and I'm making a video, literally people will come out of nowhere and they'll just stand right there, and they could be being nosy, maybe they are. Like I say, I'll have a lot of unrequested audience member. Like, I did not order this audience member, but I'm getting a crowd. If most time I have to take off running, and I'm thinking like, yeah, say, if I call myself getting some sun, I have to go somewhere literally where I can sit down and enjoy the sun. But if I'm call myself going for a walk, I'm gonna have to take on the environment. It comes with everything, up and down, good and bad, this and that. So I am, yeah, pretty aware of that, and not unfamiliar with the environment. Like I said, I know where I am too, so I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna move accordingly. So, and it could be called crazy. Oh yeah, I'm like, okay, well, you're not actually stumping with it, so it's like you can't really. And people blow me too, because they'll watch my background. Oh, well, you have to do that, or you should be this, or you should be shutting up and having dinner ready by 5. I'm thinking like, are you in this predicament, or am I? You know, so like people blow me with that. Oh, if you just shut up, or if you just do, well, why don't you just shut the hell up? Because frankly, nobody's doing enough, obviously. You know, because the stuff that I see and understand, my eyes can only go so far. I'm only looking in one direction at a time, but I don't see anyone getting mistaken for Pink Jesus out there. Even the counterfeit Pink Jesus is the one, or even the one guy, he was. I guess they can come in different shades, but this one wasn't a pink, but he did come forth. Hey, I'm that Jesus y'all been talking about. And I want to say this was like maybe 2020 or something, 2019 or 2020. But I'm like, I don't even see the fake impersonators. The next one probably very well might be AI, but I'm like, I don't see, like I said, people on the ground. But it's like y'all just, it's just like, but y'all sitting back watching though. Y'all waiting for somebody to save you. And I don't know if you want the pleasure of kicking them down, or if you want the pleasure of how'd you get that, or what. You know, it's just really weird. It's like nobody's putting in the work, but the second you call yourself climbing up Jacob's ladder, how do you get that? You know, let me kick it down. UFO, you know, it's just really weird. But again, that's what I'm saying. So they're looking for a savior. The second you get the saving today, somebody got to kick it down. I must say, you better be very careful. Because that's what I'm saying. That's good to know who's been watching from afar. And I can be paranoid, but I don't think I am. Because more than once, I had this particular guy. I'm like, hold on, that sounds like one of my lines. But you can't really prove it, because it's like, yeah, if you look crazy coming in there, kicking down the door. Hey, you stole my pickup line. I'm like, what? And then you'll be deemed crazy, because you probably are already deemed crazy. You know, like, okay. I mean, I don't mind. Let them wear my royal clothing in my robe. You can wear my robe. Yeah, but I guess, you know, that's called being an influence. If I can influence strangers and grown-ass men and women and children, and then literally influence, even if it's, oh, you didn't have to cuss, you know, whatever it is, I am glad and honored to do so. You know? Okay, that's going to drive me crazy. Yeah, so yeah, I just find that really interesting. People from the background, they're coming out now. And literally, I want to say 1, 2, is it 3? I think 30 so far. And I want to say came out within the same month. So I'll say within a week. Yeah, 3 people like, oh, hey, so that's you that's been watching. Now, they didn't necessarily say it. Actually, one of them said, oh, well, the one I stumbled upon one of your videos. Pretty much, hey, check out Tease. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Thank you. I mean, it's good to somebody's advertising, because like I say, if YouTube is doing it, maybe they're only giving it to certain people. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just keep you for the crazy department. Because that's another thing too. There's a wild side of YouTube, but it's crazy how like, I will be deemed crazy, or oh, whoa, no one will watch that. But I'm like, there's when I say a wild side of YouTube, or you will think no one will watch that, but that's where the millions and billions of views are coming from. Like literally, the lady, and I always mention this, the lady she's popular and known for just biting chickens' heads off. I'm sure she bites off other things, but she bites literally like, oh, you're biting off a chicken's head. Like a fresh chicken, not a chicken leg. Like, I'll bite off the chicken head. And millions and billions of views. The quote unquote teach you how to wear a condom. Like, mind you, a big hairy man is showing you how to put on a condom. But as long as he's doing it at quote unquote teaching style, that's perfectly fine. And I'm sure he got more than one view. So that's all I'm saying. There's definitely a wild side of YouTube. So, yeah. That's why I'm looking like, there's no way in the world I could be deemed. Because, like, especially if you're fine, like, I'm not harming you, no. But then again, though, that is considered harmful. It's not funny, but it is funny, because I guess with one guy, too, there was two gardeners. One was driven to tears, and then another guy was very concerned. He was like, oh, my God, I just got demonetized for showing an organic garden. Like, basically he was being very natural and organic. Okay, hey, this is how you take good care of the plants. You know, keep them away from pesticides, keep them away from insects. Like, pretty much, oh, this is your healthy garden. and he got demonetized for harmful content. And I did laugh a little bit. I didn't laugh at him, but I just laughed at the circumstance. I'm thinking like, yes, that is harmful content for YouTube, because I was deemed harmful content when I'm pretty much like, okay, hey, get your health together, so you don't have to lean on medication. And that's harmful content, So I get it, but again, this was two gardeners, and one was, I think they both were demonetized. No, one guy got taken off the air. So pretty much one more outburst or one more garden video, that's your ass. And then the other guy, he just got demonetized for harmful content. And I'm thinking like, okay, that sounds about right. Because to me, that's how you know you're on YouTube, So I'm thinking, so that's why I was able to laugh. I'm like, okay, now you understand where you are. So instead of crying, you understand where you are, So I found that really, I guess it is funny if I keep laughing. But yeah, harmful content. And other guys too, he gives good information too, because he has his homestead. He does everything by hand. Very useful content. I mean, anytime even if he's talking about, let's just talk about Q-tips, I'm going to sit and listen, because he's going to give you some very useful information. Even he's whispering, you know what you better get. They used to come in fruit. You better save them. You're like, people are scared to talk. I'm like, you shouldn't be afraid. Just know where you are, And most of the time they're afraid to talk. It's not because they don't have freedom of speech. It's because most of the time they're monetized. You're monetized by doing a great job, and you're not necessarily going against the grain by just talking about a garden. But if we're on the part of the setup where I'm taking away hands-on activities, then that's why it's harmful. Now, it's not harmful to me, but it's very harmful to YouTube. That's why I say I see it as far as the quote-unquote the inside job of it. So basically, if my business is YouTube and I'm getting paid to keep you in line, and here you are talking about how to grow a garden, and we're in the process of taking away seeds and telling people to not use their arms or legs, and you have the nerve, do you see how that hurts? That's why it's harmful content. Yeah, so, and I'm like thinking, wow. But also too, and here's another thing too, like you can't just, okay, let's just say you can give out that information, or you can quote unquote lie or give medical misinformation, we just won't pay you. You think that should be enough. Like, okay, whatever, you can be the quote unquote crazy, you just won't get paid. But they don't want that either. Like, no, I want you to shut up. Like, that's another thing too with the shut up or else, and then get ripped off the air, and then you get demonetized, or whichever way that works. Yeah, so yeah, so I guess that's what it is, learning. Okay, there's people just watching in the background. Maybe they're just here just to absorb information or to see what you're doing. So far, you've been right. Is it really real? Are you Pink Jesus? No, actually, it's Elon Musk, but I am flattered. All right, be well, be safe.